Good afternoon and welcome to Toulouse France. We are here in this beautiful A350-1000 that just rolled off the assembly line from Airbus. We have the privilege to get to deliver this new bird to its home in Abu Dhabi for Etihad. It's a privilege that not a lot of pilots get the opportunity to do, so that's exciting. We're here on the Airbus ramp currently. We're expecting a 3-2 left departure via the Amola 7 Bravo departure. And we're expecting a flight level 330 initially. And then we're also expecting a 3-1 red arrival
Air Canada
into
001
Abu
with
Dhabi via
information
the
Lima, request IFR
GIB
clearance to Paris Orly.
arrival. So, or GID to Bravo, sorry, arrival. We've got 4 passengers for today's flight. We've got myself, the co-pilot, and we've got 2 engineers. The engineers have already boarded the plane. They've got it powered on, just doing their last-minute checks before we take it home. We literally just signed the certification paperwork to transfer the ownership of this plane from Airbus to Etihad. We will be using SayIntentions.AI today for this flight, which has a built-in API with the iniBuilds A350, so that's exciting. So let's get in here and get clearance and get set up. So, flight plan. In it. Copy. Okay, flight plan received. Insert. Okay, Etihad 01. LFBO to OMAA. OMDB is our alternate. Econ, we want to copy our winds. Insert. Okay. Go to clear info. Yep. Okay. IRS is aligned. Okay. So normally we would request CPDLC, which you can do via SayIntentions, but just for the point of hearing the voice, we'll go ahead and call for clearance, which is already pre-tuned 121705. I put that in there, so go ahead and call for clearance. So before we do that, let's grab our ATIS. Our ATIS is 123.13.
Temperature 16. Dew point 11. QNH 1009er. Density altitude 800 feet. Transition level 60. Arriving and departing runways 14 right, 14 left. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform. Toulouse Blagnac Airport, information uniform. 1900 Zulu. Wind 135 at 14. Visibility 6. Sky conditions. Temperature 16. Dew point 11. QNH 1009er. Density altitude 800 feet. Transition level 60. Arriving and departing runways 14 right, 14 left. Advise on initial contact you have information uniform. Toulouse Blagnac Airport, information uniform. 1900.
Back over. We're gonna keep this in now. Okay, so 121.705. So the cool thing is you're hearing other pilots talk. That's because you can hear other pilots on SayIntentions, which is really awesome. Really awesome thing. All right, let's call. Toulouse clearance. This is Etihad 01, A350-1000, stand Papa Niner, with information uniform QNH 1009 requesting IFR to Abu Dhabi.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Etihad 01, information uniform is correct. Cleared to Abu Dhabi via the AMOL 7 Alpha departure runway 14 left. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 121.105 squawk 6552.
All right, cleared to Abu Dhabi via the AMOL 7 Alpha departure. Initial climb 4,000 feet. Departure frequency is 121.705 and squawk 6552. Etihad 01.
Etihad 01, readback correct. Ground is on 121.9, a safe flight, sir.
Okay. So we're going for 7 Alpha, 14 left. Okay, so we need to go to operational flight plan. Whoops, terminal charts. Alpha. Okay. All right, so 4,000 feet. All right, departure. Runway 14 left. Sid. Now called the almost 6 Alpha. Okay. Insert. Let's do one thing just to make sure.
Like that clearance.
I'll grab that clearance. Give me just a minute.
Information Charlie, clear to Heathrow via the Blaco 7 Bravo departure now this file. Departure runway 32 right, initial climb to 4,000. Departure on 121.105,
nav data.
1273. Speedbird 350.
Okay.
Like that clearance. Speedbird 350, request IFR clearance to Heathrow as filed. I can confirm we have information Delta on board.
In it. Gotta redo that request. So I updated my nav data. I've flown this for a while. Okay, insert. Give it a second here. Okay, copy winds. Insert. Departure. Runway 4 left. Almost 7 Alpha. There it is. Okay. Insert. OMAA. Looking for 31 right. Less 31 right. Star. Bravo. Where's it at here? Good. Double check that. Operational flight plan. I just want to double check. Yeah. Routing. Get up to Bravo. Oh, it's 1-3 right. 1-3 right. ILS. Get back to Bravo. Okay. Insert. Alright. So that is done. Come back to the init page. IRS. Aligned. Departure. Already did. Navigate. Fuel load. Okay, so load sheet. So our zero fuel weight is 155.4. 4. Enter. Okay. Zero fuel weight CG. Just make sure. Okay, so that's 0.
Condor 5-4, Blahnik, clearance cleared to Frankfurt. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 5500 feet. Departure on 129.305. Squawk 2424.
I had to refresh that because I redid it.
Clear to Frankfurt, on departure maintain VFR at or below 5,500 feet. Departure on 120.305.
Okay, and block.
Squawk 2424. Condor 454. Toulouse clearance, Airbus 1111 with information November. Ready to copy IFR clearance to Toulouse.
There's 4.
Airbus 1111, Blahnik clearance. Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Okay. Operational flight plan. Fuel summary. Final 2.2, okay. Alternate 0.9. 2.9. Okay. 2.2 is correct. 2.2 is correct. Alright. So we're good. Right. Info. Turn. Takeoff performance. Okay. Sync. And they gave us 1-4 left. And sync. So drive, okay. 4 on. The air conditioning off. Flex. Good. Compute. 133, 139, 146. 133. 9. 36. 33, 136. Or 146. Flex temperature is 60. 60. And THS for this flight is 27.3. Flaps 1, I believe it is. Flaps 1. And 27.3. Okay. Takeoff.
Request IFR clearance with information kilo. Later 359.
Okay.
Black Canada, very good day. This is Belga 2583 Lima. 25. Correction 2 Foxtrot 3 Lima. Information X-ray on board. We are ready for IFR clearance to Hamburg Finkenwerder.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Close this. Go to GSX. And dismiss the stairs. Okay. On. Got the view here. Let's go to our serve page. Serve page. We're gonna squawk that in. 6552. Enter. Auto. TARA above. Back to the birth page. Go here. And then tower frequency is 118.1. Okay, AP's avail. Ground power coming off. Alright, so ground controls. You. For pushback and departure. Go to our ground map. Route.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Speedbird 3501, contact tower on 118.1, so long.
118.1, Speedbird 3501 Heavy, bye-bye.
Ground, this is Etihad 01, stand Papa Niner, requesting push and start.
Etihad 01, push and start approved, face north.
Push and start approved, face north, Etihad 01. Okay, checklist menu, cockpit preparation. Gear pins and coverage removed. Fuel quantity, check. Barrow. Let's go, Barrow. What am I doing? Pick off 109. Okay, we're good. Okay, barrows set. Checklist complete. Checklist. Before start. Parking brake. Takeoff speeds. Slide. Notable steering. Okay. Checklist complete. Okay. Push back.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brake is released.
All engine
Get the bleed air on.
start at wheel.
Starting engine number 1. There we go. Forgot I calibrated my throttles. Weather over here. Okay, avail. Starting engine number 2. Look at the checklist. off. Safety master off. And we're gonna go flaps 1. Set. EHS is set. And we need to set auto brake trajectory takeoff. Okay, so anti-ice is needed. Flight controls. Oops, I've not done those yet. Pitch rudder trim neutral, ground clearance, save, complete. There's a lot of checklists in this plane, by the way. Okay. Everything is good now. So let's go flight controls. Okay, rudder, full right, full left, neutral, aileron, full right, full left, neutral, elevator, full up, full down, and neutral. Flight control check is complete.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start.
Okay.
You can disconnect.
Flaps. The radar is on. Taxi. And let's go. Flight control check. Pick up big check. Good. Good.
Left is clear, right is clear.
On this one, we did have a departure change. Alright.
Blagnac ground, Speedbird 379, good morning. Request IFR clearance to London.
1 second while I grab the paperwork.
Cockpit ground, we are ready to push back. Base northwest, Speedbird 3501.
Toulouse ground, this is Etihad 01 requesting taxi.
Etihad 01, taxi to runway 14 left via Zulu 8, Zulu 1, Sierra 32, Whiskey 35, Whiskey 40, Whiskey 50, Whiskey 60, Sierra 8, cross runway 14 right, then Mike 8.
Okay, taxi to runway 14 left via Zulu 8, Zulu 1, Sierra 32, Whiskey 35, Whiskey 40, Whiskey 50, Whiskey 60, Sierra 8, and cross runway 14 right, then Mike 8, Etihad 01. Wow, that was quite the taxi. All right, so let's go.
taxiway there at November 2. Request to backtrack runway 32 to taxiway Mike.
All aircraft be advised. Information whiskey is now current. QNH 1014.
Okay, QNH 1014. So the one thing about this is because it's AI, and I know they're tuning that, like it gives, like really a normal controller would have just said whiskey to Sierra 8, but it gave me like every single one of these along there, which is not necessary unless it's wanting me to turn there or stop there. Sierra 8. And since we're getting ready to cross the runway, we'll go ahead and turn on the strobe. Let's get the packs off. And we'll also turn on the landing light.
Approaching 14 right.
Etihad 01, contact tower on 118.1.
Tower 118.1, Etihad 01. Okay, cabin, ready, runway, and pack. Checklist complete, and flight plan. 18.1. Tower, this is Etihad 01, holding short, runway 14 left.
Etihad 01 Heavy, Black Knack Tower, runway 14 left, winds 140 at 14, cleared for takeoff.
Tom 736 Toulouse Blagnac Tower, contact ground on 121.9er.
Cleared for takeoff, Etihad 01 Heavy, runway 14 left.
Ground 121.9, contact 736, bye-bye.
Approaching 14 left. On runway 14 left.
Okay. Set timing. Engine 25%. Okay, engine stabilized. Man flex 60 SRS runway heading auto thrust bleed check. Speed alive and thrust is set. Knots, continue.
V1.
And rotate. Okay, we have a positive rate of climb. Gear up.
Altimeter setting.
Autopilot is engaged.
Altimeter setting.
Etihad 01, contact departure on 121.105.
Departure 121.105, Etihad 01. Departure, this is Etihad 01, climbing through 2,500 feet for 4,000.
Etihad 01 Heavy, Blagnac departure, identified. Climb via the SID.
Climb via SID, Etihad 01.
Contact Bordeaux Control on 125.79er.
Scandinavian 359er, climb flight level 360.
Standard. Okay, I can go up to 200. Initial climb, but then you climb into the SID, so I'm good. Abu Dhabi to the world. Etihad 01 Heavy.
Direct to Bravo Oscar 320, speedbird 354.
Speedbird 354, climb flight level 230.
Departure, speedbird 354, requires climbing flight level 340.
departure. This is Etihad 01. Request climb up to our cruising altitude.
Etihad 01, climb flight level 330.
Climb flight level 330, Etihad 01. Alright. Should get our handoff here in a second. But either way, I will see you on the flip when I am coming down into Abu Dhabi.
Etihad 01, contact Bordeaux control on 125.79er.
Bordeaux control 125.79er. Etihad 01. So, hold on. 125.790. Bordeaux control, this is Etihad 01, climbing through flight level 2104330.
Etihad 01, Bordeaux control identified. Salut.
Alright, so there we go, we have our climb up to the top, so I will see you on the flip.